How's it going, guys? So, back out here, messing with the bourbon. You guys just seen the video epoxying all the stubs, which they're still over here on the ground. We're about to start getting them back installed in the bourbon. I'll just get right into this one. We're going to just start with some strengthening the inside of these baffles. Basically up top. I plan on redoing this, but I'm just trying to make it through this season. Not really for sure what I'm going to do yet. Those of you that don't know, I do have some spare subs, and I just acquired some more. So we got 4 along the back row extra. So we got 16 total sitting here. Still need recons for those 3. This one's ready to go. I haven't epoxied it yet, but I just got this one. Traded all my Nindo stuff, my PWXs, so worked out pretty good there. So now I got 16 of them, and I also got 17 Terrarium Space AKs. So might be doing something with that. Don't know yet. More than likely. I kind of want to change stuff up anyway, so I've had this set up for at least since 2018. I have made modifications to it. The baffle did come up further. I cut it back, cut down on the sealed side, whatnot, but other than that, it's literally been the same. We got the same on this side, obviously. And as you guys know, it's set up driver's side port right now. So, plan is to leave it like this, put the 12 back in it, make the loading wall thicker, see how that does. If that doesn't do anything, then maybe shrink this down, build it in over here. I haven't done anything at all with this loading wall, so hopefully see some gains there. But yeah, I'm going to start with putting some bracing and brackets up top on both sides, on the sealed sides, and then we're going to be putting subs back in. So I doubt I'll be getting any footage of that. It's just so tight in there. I'm trying to record, you don't really see much. So yeah, I'm just going to get to it and see what we can get done, and yeah, go from there. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so it's been basically about a week since the last little clip I made saying I was going to put the subs in and stuff. I went ahead and did it that day, got everything done, but I just totally spaced making the video. So we're totally on to other stuff, so I'm going to update you a little bit on what we got now, and then update you on what we're doing. So like I was saying, I was going to get the sealed side all braced up and get the subs back in. So I will flip this around, show you guys. We got everything back in, pretty much all 12 of them back in, epoxy cones. So pretty stoked to get that done. I did add the LEDs up top. I might take those back out. I don't know. There's not really a good way of doing these style LEDs. I am planning on redoing pretty much all of them. They just constantly have a massive draw. I don't know if it's all the stuff back here with the relays and stuff, but I plan on just redoing all of it. That'll be way later down the road though. So for now, I just threw these in. That way we can get some light in here. But everything is literally the same. Other than subs are actually all hooked up and all epoxied. I found one of the wires, the negative inside the box off the distro, wasn't even hooked up, so like basically half the sub is wired. That back one there is the one that blew the cone, and this middle one on the top, that one was literally held in by like 2 screws. All the other screws were backing out because I've taken subs in and out so many times. So I had to move some subs around and stuff to get some fresh mounting spots, but anyways, sealed side's a lot more sturdy, and I crank these braces down like a whole lot. So it is super solid. We still gotta do some modifications to this. I'm gonna test it just like this before I do anything. We'll get to what we're doing right now, but tuning amps and redoing some leads. So it's gonna be a little different just because I'm tuning amps and making sure amps are all dialed, but for the most part, loading wall, everything's gonna be the same. And I'm gonna check for peak and see if anything changed after epoxying the subs, and go from there. Definitely gonna build this out to at least the front of this little spot here. So we got like 4 inches of depth that I can still go, and that's only a 2x4 there. So hoping to get 7 to 8 inches, give or take a little. We'll just scoot the seat up. But that's what we got back in there. Now what we're going to do now, I already got 6 of them done, so I'll flip it around and show you guys in just a second. But we had these dual inputs, and the reason I did that is for these all to go in the other side of the input, but these are 8 gauge, so I had to cut them down a lot, and it just they look all shitty. Like I said, I'll flip it around, but just look how like they're all crooked, and just half of these, the main reason I'm doing it, these aren't even working right, and half of the leads I've done so far, the wiring wasn't even in right. They like broke off at the spot. So we switched it up to some normal 4 gauge inputs, threw some heat shrink on them. Didn't have white, might go back and do white, but the red at least matches that, I guess. But it is what it is. We're gonna get these other 6 done, and then more than likely I'm gonna get the powers in, and then we're gonna turn everything on and see what these are all tuned at. I know they're off somewhat, so I'm gonna just see what all of them's at, and pick like the max and go from there. Set them all at whatever the max I can get out of them. So pretty much whatever the lowest, because I know some's at like 90, some's at like 100 and something. So we're just gonna see what we can get. Shooting for 105, but we'll see. Definitely not gonna turn them down. So they've been fine like they are. So I'm just gonna see if I can turn them up any, because like I said, I know some's like a 90, so I can turn them up just a little bit. And if you got 5 amps set at 90, that little bit of voltage is probably gonna help a little bit over the course of 12 amps. So I haven't tuned them since I put them in, so it's time to just verify everything, check everything anyway. I could have one that's way off, could have an RCA bad, and I haven't even known it. So we can go ahead and check all that, and we'll pretty much be all back together back here. I'm not going to worry about redoing this right now. That's going to be something over the winter. I got to get some 0 gauge. We're going to pull this battery out, double check all the cells. And then we're just going to come off straight off the battery, eliminate that fuse, eliminate all that there. So give me some more room for some mids or something along those lines. We're also getting some mids up here. I'm just going to do the 4/6 naps, 2 horns, and the 2 horns, 4/6 naps in each window. We're going to swap out the tweeters that's in there now and put the horns. So that's all coming up. We got quite a bit to do still, so I'm just gonna probably leave this video unless the amps are like way off and I find something crazy, then I'll probably update you guys. But other than that, I'll probably just update once we're all back together and go from there. So stay tuned, guys. Hi guys, so just got everything back in, all the subs epoxy. This one right here is the recon one, so it's gonna be a little easy on it. And trying to break it in just a little bit. This song's 22 and 30. Not from Milwaukee or from Tampa Bay, these blue books. School walking, cause I got this combo, gonna be hard to stop. Some
sick of South Memphis, tune that pistol like a cop. Hit me in my flowers, I rewarded myself and bought a watch. Cook the pork and scrap the eyes off the eye, I shake the pot. I can't put no money in no niggas, you ain't worth it, no. What he thinking, baby? Maybe I get too much.
Alright guys, so this is pretty much going to be the last part of this little video. Like I was saying earlier, we were swapping out the inputs for the amps. Got all those back in. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep the red heat shrink. Kind of matches the amps, I guess. But yeah, it's not horrible. Cleaned it up a little bit. A lot better connection with these. The other ones, like I was saying earlier, half of the multimeters weren't even hooked up and some of the sub leads were loose, so I tightened these down really tight, and yeah, should be good there. I did have all the powers in earlier, and we did check gain match everything. So on music, everything completely full out, knob all the way up, head unit all the way up. It's right at 70 volts per amp, and I have not even come close to turning it up that much during demos. At most is about 3/4 of the way up, which is around 45 volts. So still got quite a bit on demos. I could turn it up. I doubt I will, just because I just went out and tested it, and obviously with the brand new sub, I definitely shouldn't have turned it up as much as I did, but I turned it up, and something was smelling absolutely horrible, like it was on straight fire. So I checked everything, nothing at all seems bad. So I'm hoping it's just the new sub with all that power obviously being dumped to it. I'm gonna still kind of look into that, but that's what I'm hoping. But 70 volts all the way out, like I said, about 45 where I normally demo. Burps, knob all the way up, and I know I'm not peaking at 46, but I just tried a 46 tone, and all the way up is like 116. I want to be a 105, so I just turn it back one click, and all the way out on the knob was pretty close to 105. So I'm gonna probably do that, or just turn head unit up and go to about 3/4 volume, which was like right at 102. So we're going to just play around with that a little bit. I'm not expecting a whole bunch of gains on burps as of now, but we'll see. And then park and pound all the way out on the knob, full knob, all out on the head unit was 105.6, and the most I've turned it is 3/4, which was about 68 to 70 volts. So I mean, pretty big gain there. I don't know if the subs will hold, and I don't know if the amps will hold full out like that, but hopefully I can qualify decent at finals this year, so I don't have to go all out, but we'll see. But that's pretty much that. I got everything tuned up, really close to where they need to be, and like I said, I haven't done any of that in a very long time, so that makes me feel a little better about just blasting everything. And on burps, I know I can't full knob because it's pretty high. 116 is not, I mean 105 I feel like is high, and that's what I normally, like I said, I normally set them all out at 105, so on a burp. So like I said, I turned it down a little bit, but I haven't even come close to full knobbing as of now. So that's where we're at. Like I was saying, I just went out and played it a little bit ago, and I was having that smell. So I'm not real sure, but I'm hoping it's the new sub. I climbed back here once I got it home, and nothing. I couldn't really smell anything too bad. So honestly, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a sub. Right there, I put the fresh one right there just so I can kind of watch it. All the other ones are stock from Sundown, other than epoxy cones. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to play with it some more. We do have a show Sunday up at Soundcheck, the 28th. So basically a week from today. I'm gonna try to get this video uploaded. I don't know if I will in time, but it's a week from right now. I might upload it Friday or Saturday, so a couple days before the show. But we'll see. So that's pretty much where we're at. I got the sub lead swapped. I moved the rear view camera. Bunch of little stuff. Finally fixed the hood bolt, which that's still a problem. And the wipers, everything up here is just getting absolutely destroyed. So trying to just make it through the year until October. The end of October is finals. So after that, I'll probably park it for a while and try to get everything fixed. The door panels, I'm gonna have to take off and figure how to mount them a little better, because they're like just literally wanting to come off. So I'm gonna have to do probably some nut certs and bolts, washers, and all that. Right now, I just got them like screwed in, and it's literally ripping all the screws out of the metal. So pretty much expected that, but I didn't want to go through the trouble of nut certing everything. Kind of like I did the windows, the video that I did that. You guys can go back and look at that. But it's going to be the same process with the door panels. So clearly I got all the mids in, so I was hoping to avoid that. But we'll just have to take some mids out and get them to stay a little better. But anyways, that's pretty much all we got right now. Like I said, Soundcheck show coming up. I might get some footage of that, but not 100% sure. I'm trying to chill out a little bit until state finals and world finals, just to make sure equipment's good. I don't have recones or nothing for these spare subs. I got one spare and one spare amp, so I'm really trying to just chill out until the finals. So anyway, until then, we'll probably just take it easy at the shows. So I'll definitely get some more footage. I still got some more footage from Slamology, so stay tuned for that. I'm trying to get them out, but I don't want to just post them all at once. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Appreciate the support. Till next time.